And y'all losing money from this?
I have lost a ton of money on stocks like Tattooed Chef by following YouTubers like Jeremy Financial Education.
To show how I'm going to make $10 million plus on Tattooed Chef stock over the coming year.
Hell no. Are you freaking kidding me?
Very low. They did 26% increase in shares in the last year alone. I did 10.
Take my massive L and cry all the way to the sewer.
Well, folks, it's official. I have sold all my TTCF stock.
Jeremy, talk about Tattooed Chef stock. Jeremy, talk about TTCF stock. Jeremy, talk about TTCF stock.
I'm embarrassed to be a shareholder of this company. You're not disappointed, embarrassed.
And why listening to finance YouTubers could potentially be the worst decision of your life. I'm not kidding.
TTCF shareholders, do this now. My last video about Tattooed Chef stock, 3 lessons learned. On July 6th, Sam Galletti filed an update to confirm their intention. A voluntary petition for bankruptcy. He even gave us the official date of exactly when the TTCF stock will be delisted from NASDAQ, which I will get into it for sure. So it is official. Tattooed Chef stock, TTCF, is finished.
You look at their financials and it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. They're down to, I think their latest numbers was something like $3-something million.
The company might still continue, but after all of these, who really cares about them anyway? They don't give a crap about us, their customers and their shareholders. Hell, they say they give a crap, but they really don't. They missed the conference call. They had to reschedule it. Strike 1. They're unable to file for 10K by its due date. Strike 2. They didn't even report the fourth quarter results. No conference call, no earnings report, nothing. That's strike 3, and you're out. In this video, I will first let you know the last date of TTCF on the NASDAQ. Then I will explain why Tattooed Chef is not a good brand. Finally, I will tell you the 3 lessons that I learned from buying TTCF stock. I will explain it all right after this.
How you like that?
Welcome back to the Audacious Money Witch channel, where we talk about macroeconomy, stocks, bonds, and commodity markets. If you like any of these topics, you are intelligent. That's why you're here, and you know what to do, and push my button if you like what you see in today's video. Because you're already a success, it is done when you join the Audacious Money Witch Club. This video is brought to you by my website. If you're a good boy, go to audaciousmoneywitch.square.site to add more meaning into your life. If you play your cards right and completely submit, like my good boys do, then I will take you under my wing. Author of best-selling books, Goddess Cheryl. My good boys always get rewarded handsomely. You are such a good boy. You like hearing that, don't you? You want to get into the bookstore. You want it to be real. You want it to be true. You want to join the Audacious Money Witch Club, don't you?
This is a food company. This is not a tech company. This is not Tesla. When it comes to Chef, this is my next Tesla stock, and I am 100% confident in that, okay? Just categorize this company as just like a food company, I think is extremely misguided. This company is growing as fast or faster than actually a lot of big tech companies, or any tech company for that matter, right? Or a heck of a lot of them. They move at a speed that is similar to a super fast growth company. This is one of the most innovative companies you will find in any industry. I don't care where you're looking.
First thing first, Tattooed Chef has failed to satisfy a continued listing standard. So trading of the company's common stock will be suspended at the opening of business on July 12, 2023, which will remove the company's common stock from NASDAQ listing. Then it will probably be traded at OTC pink sheets, probably as TTCFQ. For the employees of Tattooed Chef, On July 29, 2023, the company issued a notice to the employees at California and New Mexico that Tattooed Chef intend to window down operation at those facilities. The 60-day notice has been given and the operation will be permanently closed unless the company obtains financing sufficient funds to continue the business operations.
Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears.
And the closure of the New Mexico facility will happen on August 30th, 2023. It's quite odd that from the list of subsidiaries that are under Sam Galletti Tattooed Chef, there is no Belmont confection from Ohio. They are not selling Belmont confection from Ohio either. This is another red flag. Did they sold off of Belmont confection without even telling us? I guess when they failed to report the fourth quarter earning completely from 2022, that already shown they are unreliable, untrustworthy, and incompetent.
It's been quite a roller coaster ride nonetheless, right? With some big ups, some big downs. If you're going to bet on an unprofitable stock, you bet small. I did not listen to my own advice. And that's why I've taken over a $1 million loss in this stock.
And whether you're bearish or bullish on the stock, you can't deny the fact that this product moves on its shelves, taking the chef to the moon.
Because us shareholders are the owners of the business. They are just the managers. We trust them to manage our business, and they don't even tell us what's going on. That's the worst management team I have ever had the unfortunate chance of knowing. Tattooed Chef has repeatedly received non-compliance notice from the NASDAQ stock market due to the company's failure to timely file its 10Q and 10K. Sam Galletti said, "We have created a strong brand." I say it's not even close. Tattooed Chef is not even a good brand. Sam Galletti doesn't have a clue what he is doing on advertising and marketing. He knows how to run a small white label and cauliflower import business. That's all he had experience with. He is the largest shareholder of the company. That's completely different concept from having skin in the game. That's actually pretty dangerous to all of us smaller shareholders, because it's like he feels less responsible in his actions, as he feels he will only hurt himself if he fucked up and burned through his $200 million of cash pile on advertising agency. He is pretty much just listening to his daughter, creating more and more products, but doesn't increase the total volume of revenue or the profitability of the business. More products means more shelf space, more different labels, designs. Most of all, more of the similar bowls doesn't mean they are innovating. Tesla can create the Model 3 in 1,000 different colors. That doesn't mean that's innovation. However, if Tesla perfects its FSD technology, that's the true innovation, because that solves major problems. More flavor in different pizza or burrito, that doesn't really count as innovation. I think Beyond Meat is taking their market shares because they are trying to make fake meat taste more like real meat. That kind of solving the problem for vegans, as they can't eat animal products, but their body really do crave it. That's more of the innovation in plant-based food. I am not saying to invest in Beyond Meat. That ship has sailed, because I won't invest into another money loser, revenue shrinking company ever again. However, as most of you can see the label of the Tattooed Chef products, they are branded as the natural, healthy, planet-based food that makes you feel good after you eat it. When you read the label, you can see they put modified food starch in a lot of their pizzas and bowls. Why? That's GMO. That won't make you feel good about yourself after you eat those. That's literally the same as the box food from the big food giant that produces meat products. As a matter of fact, they actually consider selling meat.
Tattooed Chef, a pioneer of plant-based foods, considers the unthinkable, and it has this massive piece of meat here.
That's another red flag to the management team. They put out these articles on Forbes, giving their shareholders hope of a new life, but at the end, it is just another reason why we can't trust Galletti and Tattooed Chef. Why it's not a good brand. Because their words don't mean anything. No one can trust them. That's why their UMB bank won't give them more financing loans. After 2 years in the marketplace, $200 million spent on advertising and marketing, their e-commerce business is still pretty bad. There are still not that much reviews on their website about their pizzas and bowls. They only have 62,000 total visits on their site, with 42% of the visitors leaving their site after just viewing one page, with average visit duration of 28 seconds. So people are not even shopping online for their food. They actually deleted their YouTube channel. I found that so unbelievable. They spent $200 million on marketing, produced 18 videos uploaded on YouTube. Now the channel doesn't even exist anymore? What? They used to upload videos like artists that give a crop and a couple recipe videos using their products. They give some artists try their food and film a video. Now I can see them just giving up completely. What a sad story. I guess they don't really give themselves a crop. Now for the lessons I have learned. Number 1, don't watch Financial Education Jeremy's videos. Don't even listen to him.
I used to follow Jeremy on Financial Education, and I bet many of you have as well. That's how most of us got introduced to Tattooed Chef. He began to pump small cap and speculative risky plays big time, making it sound like you will make huge returns, almost guaranteeing it.
Probably millions of people, or million plus people, have taken financial advice from this guy, one of the worst stock pickers out there. At one point sold a course for $20,000 teaching you stock advice, teaching you to buy Tattooed Chef, as you watch it go from $28 down to a penny stock.
He has the ability to make you feel FOMO and greedy, which are a weakness for the wolf of Wall Street to exploit.
The results were pretty shocking. Jeremy from Financial Education made a video recommending you buy 5 different stocks with predictions that some of these stocks would increase in price tenfold. The stocks he recommended were Tattooed Chef, surprise, surprise. The returns for these stocks are as follows. Tattooed Chef, minus 95%, with an average return of minus 53%. So for someone that actually sells memberships to his own private stock group, this isn't really the best look. It turns out his group probably isn't the blueprint to long-term investing success. It's more like the blueprint to losing half of your investment.
If we didn't watch Jeremy in 2021, we would be so much richer and better off. He actually put Tattooed Shaft in one of his videos when TTCF was traded at $18 a share. He knows that the company would fail. He intended to shaft us all because they paid him. So he sells us the trash stock as he laughed his way all the way to the bank. He is kind of a soul that being rich is not enough for him. He wanted to see others suffer. That makes him feel better about himself. I have been his viewer since 2017 when he went broke from buying GoPro stock. He has a pattern of picking popular loser stocks that trap a lot of investors. Number 2, don't speculate on stocks that can't even file 10K on time or had to reschedule conference calls. What I mean is look at the risk. Don't just focus on the upside when you speculate. The upside will take care of itself if you made the right call. You have to make sure the management is proven running other successful public businesses. Number 3, only buy stocks that have a wide moat. Because like Warren Buffett said, Weak competition is the secret to life. When you buy a stock with a wide moat, then time is on your side. You can sit patiently for a decade and big money will come. That's why we invest in the first place. Peace and no worries. When you speculate on companies like Tattooed Chef, you can't even have a good feeling when the earnings season comes. Who wants to go through life like that? When you're in TTCF, being patient actually loses you more money at the end. That's the worst. I can say Tattooed Chef is the worst company I have ever come across within my 16 years of investing career. Make your life simple by investing in high quality businesses. I have the Ultimate Investing Checklist ebook for free for you because you watched it till the end. Congratulations. I hope it's not a total loss for you with the chef. My client Teddy Easy's book, Wicked Pussy Perfume, it is a femdom novel and it's about money, the stock market, and stockings. Order your copy today. You are such a good boy for watching my video right till the end. Bye.